Hello, hello! Welcome everyone. As always, to Ludo History, I'm Adam. We're back with more Castlevania and alleged CHWQ. Thank you so much for the follow just a moment ago. I sincerely appreciate it and all follows. Also, if you were lurking, let me know how the music was. I tried to set up it to autoplay during the welcome screen, or the starting soon screen, but I'm not sure how that went, so let me know. Without further ado though, let's try and get in. Video. Game? Game please? Game. Okay, game. Finally decided to work. There we go. So, this is the second stream of Castlevania. I will be playing it every Friday, all month long, for the celebration of Spooky Halloween. But I have prepared a little bit better this time. I have a list of all the enemies on my phone. So as we run into things, if I don't immediately know what it is, I can look it up and we can actually figure that out. Where are we? What are we up to? Right. We're dying in the clock tower a bunch, as the title suggested. Who's ready? Actually, I already overshot. We can go right in here. I hope everyone in chat is doing well. It has been a long day of me streaming, so if my voice sounds a little, or if my voice and I sound a little bit tired, that's because it's been a couple of very long days. Ah, crap. Really? Really? Well, this is going just phenomenally. What an amazing beginning that was. Got juggled for 20 health, and then fell down, and so reset the whole area. Hello, hello, Blues. Let's try that again. This time with, could you not? Could you not? There we go. Hooray! Success, sort of, finally. I still want those. Well, I deserve that. No! No! I did the thing again! Yep. Blues, that's a really good catch. Eye of Sorrow was so good, though. But, Blues, how far into Aria are you? Because I don't want to spoil it. Because it is... I mean, it's the only one that challenges Symphony of the Night for the best Castlevania game title. So I don't want to spoil things. Just die. Dang it, just die. No, not again. Not again. Okay. Fair enough. The game is what, from 2003? Well, looks like we're gonna go back to heal, because I am starting off so strongly that we're already down 3/4 of our health. Okay, 2/3 of our health. So, that went well. That went well. So, yeah, I mean... hard to preserve plot twists on a 17-year-old game, but... still is so good. And I've been mistaking some aspects of this game for that game. Like, you know, the big swooshy overhead swings. Give me more big swooshy overhead swings. I need them. That would make dealing with these freaking skeletons so much easier. Or these phantom ghosts, I should say. Come on, get up. Get over here. Get up. Get. There we go. Okay, we made it through. God, I already hate my life. Already hate this, just gonna run like crazy. Going up doesn't matter. So this way it is. Hey, we got a level. Huzzah. Ow. Yeah, I deserve that. Alucard? Alucard? Don't do me like this. We're just gonna leave. It's not worth trying to survive against it. Oh, shit. God, these harpies are horrible. And I have a useless freaking sub-weapon. Ow. Ow. I'm super dead. Okay, get through here. We're good. We made it. Do I have any heal items? I have 3 potions. I have 3 potions. Okay, so there's 57. One more should be get me up to 97, which is my max. Oh, 107. Full 122 is what my max now. Okay. Huh. So be it. Rapier. Because that's the same as the cutlass. And then the jewel knuckle needs to go on my main hand. Because I can punch people. Voila! Oh god, it was this guy. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Run! Nailed it. I don't even know what this... Oh right, it's just salt. This is worse! Oh god! Everyone panic, everyone panic. Okay, now we can take him. No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We cannot take him. Take back everything I said. Oh, God, these guys suck. I hate them so much. Okay, we're super dead. So there went all that progress. And welcome. 15 minutes in. 10 minutes of playtime. And we're already at a death screen. What a time. What a time. Look at the dinosaur devil thingamajig dude on the death screen. It's so extra. So totally, unbelievably extra. Well, let's try that again. This time with feeling. I really want those things. I just need to not die on the way out the door from them. What are my options then? If I keep... So if I keep... The Salt Super might be the way out there. That might be what the play is. We need to use the Salt Super in order to get across that. Come on. Punch. Jump, 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 jump. There we go. Oh, I do drown if I'm in water. Okay. That's probably important to know. Or remember. I'm sure I already knew that. I just didn't remember it. Ow. Not necessary, not cool. Run! God, truly the only way through this is to just say screw anything. Oh. Screw anything and everything resound. Seriously. Seriously. Ow. Oh, I hit? Wait, that hit? Ow. Okay. We got a strat. We're just gonna stand here and we're gonna vibe. Okay. 55 health. We're doing so much better now. Woohoo! Velith! Thank you for showing up and thank you for the $10 tip. That is super duper appreciated. Yeehaw! Indeed. Oh good. I take it that means that the boss finally did its thing. Thank you, bot. Ow. God, these guys still suck. Even when they aren't doing like 50 damage. Okay. Got through that. Way better. And they respawn. Mother. Just when you think. Maybe possible. Oh. Yup. Don't be like this. Got him. Okay. So, now that people... Ooh, Thundering and Rainbow. Dragon Wolf, hello. That is a good reason for your spirits to be high. Okay, good enough. Good enough. I got those two dead. Just run. Just get out of here. Get out. He missed. He missed. I'm free. Stressful. Now that the stress is done, here's a fun question. This game supposedly takes place at the end of the 18th century. Is the clock tower ahistorical for that time? I mean, obviously the harpies. Harpies and Medusas aside, is the idea of this intense mechanical clock tower anachronistic for the setting of the game? Lovely little quiz for chat then. Ow. Mother. Just die. Punch. Punch. Yeah, another level. Oh jeez. If we just got 2 levels, we are sorely under-leveled for this area. That's awkward. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Dang it. Oh well, that's fine. What the heck? There we go. We got one vote for... Depends on if it's early or later 1700s. We got a vote from Velith of it's plausible. Any other votes? Ooh, there's a shiny. Hello, shiny. Armor. Oh right, but it's the absolutely garbage healing wheel. That's fine. We got 2 votes for it's possible. Good. Well done, chat. It is possible. In fact, it's actually pretty commonplace. By the 1700s, the idea of huge clock towers is well established. As a matter of fact, let me pull up the exact year here. I don't have... Okay. I do not have a super precise one, but there are some incredibly sophisticated early modern clocks, such as actually in... Well, that's spoilers. That's spoilers for the next question. This game is... or the castle is Gothic in style, which would indicate sometime between the 13th and the 15th centuries. Is the clock tower, with the big huge gears like what we see in the game, is it plausible for that time? Right? Is it plausible for a Gothic building to have a highly developed clock? Oh, that's bad. Return? No. This is awkward. Do you only have one direction? Do you... Sir. 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 Getting popcorn. Good call, Rose. Popcorn's good. I feel like it might be a case of the thing taking literally hundreds of years to build. Any other votes? The question, by the way, if you're just coming in, is it plausible for a highly developed clock, like what we see in the Castlevania clock tower area, to have been built in the Gothic architecture? That was a poorly phrased sentence, but you understand what I mean. Okay. Chat, we're not dying here. That's all our goal is. Don't die. Don't dead. Just randomly a shuriken. Okay. Yeah, in 18... Ah. You know what I just said about don't dead? Do you know what I just said about don't dead? Unrelated to anything, the music slaps? Yes. Kurobashi, the answer is Dracula. That sure is an answer. That's the answer the Castlevania television show goes for. Or television. Streaming show. Netflix. Words. Things. You know. That one. A save room. Oh goodness, a save room. So, the answer is yes with an asterisk. In that, the scale, right, the precise scale that we're looking at and that we see in Castlevania, in Dracula's castle, is in fact a little bit overkill. But exactly, right? That is hardly the first game to do that, so not surprising. But that's surprising. What am I doing up here already? Well, there's a gap, so we have no way to cross that yet. We're fine. And so we're back down. So here we go. That was fun. Aren't you guys thrilled? What did I miss? Well, that was this is interesting. I don't have rocket. Oh, yes, indeed. Autocorrect to Richter. But there are like gravity boots. I don't have those. So, where else can we go? There's another place we can go, I know it. Where is it? Where's the other blue door? Maybe it's all the way along here. Alucard will eventually get the ability to do like a big anti-grav jump. But I'm bad, so I don't have it yet. Ow. Hey, stop. Anywho, so, to finish that question, as I screwed that up horribly, the answer to the question of whether, big clock towers could exist in the Middle Ages, specifically in Gothic architecture, is yes, sort of. In that the exact scale is probably overkill. Fairly unsurprisingly. Generally uncontroversial. But there are highly sophisticated clockwork mechanisms. So those include, particularly, something like Salisbury Castle. Ow. Nate, if this back kills me, I swear to God. But yes, this is that game. You are correct. We will get there. Probably, maybe. If I stop being terrible at the video game. We should have no problem. If I continue to be terrible at the video game, we might have a problem. Because, oh boy, am I eating a lot of damage for no discernible reason. And there's no save point for like 100 gajillion. Ha! Screw you, bird. And I have no heals, so, gonna have to start playing actually carefully. Playing actually carefully, I know, right? Yeah. I just say that as I get double juggled. So... there's apparently an exit right over here? No, it's lower than that. Apparently an exit right here? Right, that's the one that's blocked. So it doesn't even truly showcase it to me as existing. So it's not bad. 29 health to get down the hill, otherwise I have to do Clock Tower again. Or, no, I don't have to do Clock Tower again. Thank goodness. Still... that was bad. That was poorly done. $19 health to get through. Break. Come on. Die. Die. No! Alucard! Alucard, my man. Alucard. He just... that was an input eat. That one I'm going to blame on the video game, not on me. I am not dumb enough to just walk straight forward into a thing that I knew was gonna kill me. Oh well. That's alright, it gives us another chance on this top side to figure out where the heck we're supposed to go. Right. Because now that we have not died, or... I say not died, that's a poor way of saying that, because I'm sure that will happen to us again. At least one more time, probably several. But now I can try and figure out where the heck I'm actually supposed to go. Rather than just, you know, lose everything that vaguely resembled progress. Because the losing everything that vaguely resembled progress was not an enjoyable experience. But it may be the best we've got. That may be what option we've got. Huh. I'm surprised by that. Well, let's go back this way. Let's go back this way. So, medieval clocks are actually super well developed as early as the 9th century. Supposedly, big supposed on this one, the Abbasid Caliph Harun al-Rashid sent a clock to Charlemagne for his coronation, and it was considered incredibly fancy. Turns out, you know, significantly superior to what European engineers were actually able to make. Surprising no one. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Where are you going? Stop it. There we go. So, examples of European clocks, however, are preserved, such as Salisbury. In Salisbury Cathedral, there's one of the oldest medieval clocks still around. Don't you dare. Honestly, that guy just like trolled me for no particularly obvious reason. You know, screw it. Screw this guy. I'm out. I'm leaving. Okay. If I go straight down, there should be an exit. I need to see where that exit goes. Ah, it's barred. Okay. This is not a pretty situation. Oh. I don't have a weapon on that actually does bleed damage. Let's fix that. Heal. Heal. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely joking? That's barred. Is that a barred in a way that unbars? Yeah, if I break this, it should. I'm down to 7 HP. Nay! God damn these Medusa heads. You'd think a sinusoidal wave would not be that complicated. You would think. And yet, here we are, yet again. Come on, nay. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Yay, magic inputs in this video game. What? Nay. There we go. Clock Tower secret hunting, yes, brother. You are correct. I mean, it's not even secret hunting, it's more of I don't have the tools in order to access the rest of Dracula's castle, and I happen to know that this is a spot. Potentially, if these goddamn Medusa heads would get out of the way. Come on. Come on, game. Game. I'm dead. I'm not able to clear the gap no, I'm not able to clear. I mean, there's a bunch of other places I can go, but since I'm dead, I'm back where I should be. I don't think I can make the jump. I'm, like, reasonably confident that I cannot, in fact, make the jump over the top. Anyway, wrap up on the clock tower, since, you know, it has killed me 7 times again already. Not quite, only 3. I can't clear that. Double jump doesn't open up that. I just need to figure out where's the other opening, because there isn't a lot of open spots left on the map either. Right, we've got pretty good coverage. I mean, there's sewers, but the only entrance to sewer... Oh. Where can I get to? So, back in Central, there's a couple of spots, maybe? Maybe. Anyway, last note on clocks before we call it, move on to other topics. It's just that cathedrals like Salisbury Cathedral actually have fairly impressive and old clocks dating back to the 1300s, later 1300s. And by the 1400s, European engineers were able to make really complex automata. that are actually fairly lifelike, it seems, and that they put a lot of effort into taking care of. So, the idea of a clockwork-heavy section of a late medieval castle is by no means a historical implausibility, even if the extent in which it is portrayed in the game is a little bit late. Little bit big bad. Let's see, so is there one here that I can actually access? I can if I'm not bad. If I'm not bad, I can make that jump, and then I can maybe access another area. So... onward! Third time's the charm! This time we're gonna try and land on the other thing instead of just perfectly bounce ourselves into the hole. Let's try this again. Helpful. So that was not what I was hoping for. As you can guess, I was hoping for a way through that. I'll take it. I can always use more health, but that wasn't what I was looking for. And here comes the difficult part in every Castlevania game, where you're not quite sure where you're supposed to be going. I say every. I mean like half of them. It's a problem that Symphony of the Night created. It's a problem that everyone after it has happily adopted. Aria of Sorrow has the same problem when you, like, can't quite actually get to Endless Hallway. But you can almost get to Endless Hallway. Okay, so this is the awful hallway, but maybe that gets me to where I need to go? I don't think I've unlocked the holes in the floor, is the biggest problem. Hey Cthulhu, hey Cthulhu, hey Cthulhu, eat shit. Cthulhu is not really a monster that needs any introduction, I think. Right, in terms of an analytical perspective, right, there's not a lot you can say about Cthulhu other than, wow, he kinda shaved since last time we saw him. And, you know, all the Lovecraft stuff where he is Spooky Squid Man. Punch. He's awfully not... neither Spooky nor Squid Man in Castlevania. He just kind of vibes, and then you punch him, and he dies. Hey, don't... Skelerangs? Don't do me like this. Wow. That was underwhelming. Apparently we've gotten strong. If I need to look up a full map, I'll look up a full map. I know there's a spot I can access, I just don't remember where it is. Until then, we can just kind of enjoy the backtracking. Right, we don't actually need to go into huge panic over the existence or non-existence of my memories of the game's map. Because I'm also happy to just kind of vibe. Ow. Sir? Sir. Sir. There we go. Thank you. If you could just let me know if I'm going the right way, right? Because my goal... You can see where the pre-draw map is. My goal is to the down entrance to that. If you can just let me know if that's the right way, that would be helpful. Otherwise, I do appreciate the not overly backseating. But I do want to try and beat the game, including the B-side, before it gets too... Right, before it gets too long of watching me be bad at video games. So, just let me know. Ah. I was afraid of. There is one... There is the one in Chapel there. No, I can't actually access that. And the other one has spikes, so I can't access that yet. So where is it? Where... Huh. Because I can't access down, I can't actually access entrance yet. So where's left? Is it the up right there? Is it just go up through this one in the ceiling right there? Like in the next room over? Ow. Flea man. Flea man. Flea man. Screw you. Thank you. Flea man. Flea man. Flea. Sir. 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 This is why I need 2 different weapons. Let's... Dear... Oh... it's right there. Found it! I want to know who designed them so they can not. Like, if they could just not, that'd be really lovely. It would be extremely, extremely lovely if everything about them could not. Oh, Olrox's quarters. As far as I know, Olrox isn't supposed to be like a folkloric reference. Like, I have no particular sense of who he might even be. If it's anything, is that just a... Wait, is that just a bad... Is that just a bad translation of... Orlok? Yeah. Never mind, I know exactly what this is. This is a very bad translation of reference to the 1922? 1922, I think. Movie Nosferatu. Which is, rather unsurprisingly, entirely 100% ripping off Bram Stoker's Dracula, but as a silent film. Jeez. Proud of it. And a broadsword. Is that better? Is the broadsword actually better? That would be nice. Cutlass, shuriken, broadsword. Broadsword is very slightly better. We take that. So that film is genuinely terrifying. It's also super innovative. Right, within the idea of, like, German artsy horror, it is super innovative. Oh, crap. No thanks. Ow. Sir. Sir. No, see, thing is, Blues, they never asked for the license. They never would have gotten the license if they did ask for it, but it wasn't until after the movie came out that there was a statement by Bram Stoker's widow that was like, hey, look at that, there's a movie that is, in her opinion, oh, I'm super gonna die. Blade is gonna kill me, so, run! I have cheese. Shall cheese save me? Cheese ain't gonna save me for long. So yeah, she actually sues them the moment we get, the moment the movie came out, and or the moment she finds out about the movie, I should say, on the grounds that it is copyright infringement. And luckily she failed, because that movie actually really rocked. No. While we're here, we should be intelligent. We should leave. And then we should go save, and then we can go back. Smart. All of this new space. Because we've got a lot of new areas too. Explore now that we found the one spot we could actually progress into the farther into the map. And there is a lot to progress. But yeah, I saw that movie in undergrad on Halloween with some friends, but in my undergraduate cathedral with a live organ doing the music. Sadly, the soundtrack, as is the case with a lot of movies from the 1920s, they never bothered to preserve the music that they were associating with, like, all of it. So the score is lost, but based off, I think there's like one fragment that survives. So the musician for the event decided, hey, we'll just like reconstruct what a soundtrack might have sounded like. Which is a pretty common practice in the field. That's not at all a surprising thing. Hey. Easy. Wait, you're not... There we go. The other one is so much easier. I know, right? There's so much really impressive music that is just gone from that era, and the experience of what that's like is so detracted because of it. But I will say they did a super good job, and having the extra oomph of a live organ in a like was it? I think it's Neo-Gothic. It's either Neo-Gothic or Neo-Romanesque, and I don't remember which one it is, because I'm bad. And that experience is extremely cool. And extremely unnerving. Right, the film negatives just hit different. I only have form of doggo. Game, I cannot go get my form of bat because I only have form of dog. Oh, look at this group. Ow. Extremely rude of you, honestly. Like, Sir Blade Master. Sir Blade Master. Hello, Nate the Great. Welcome. Welcome. I am so glad you can make it. We're having a grand time. I mean, I'm bad at the game. I'm dying a lot. I will continue to die a lot. But I'm having a great time doing it. Come on, give me a way out. Give me a way out. Don't do me dirty. I just want to escape. Wait, what thing is this? I don't know what this even is. I'd rather have the damage option. So, problem. Hello, Eva! I'm glad you can make it too. We're having a grand time. Listen to how much of a oh, shit. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. Can't make me. Listen to how much of a groove this is. Save room. Precious. No. Yes, save. Yes, save. And Eva, I stole a thing from your book. I questioned everyone with the schemes and lies and weirdness by asking about the clock tower. And whether or not a Gothic castle could possibly have it. Boss arena? Boss arena.
Who are you? Open Hell's Gate. Come forth, my servants.
Richter!
The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont.
Richter!
Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Richter! Ow. Ow. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're not fine. We're extremely unfine. But that's alright. We have a lot of DPS. We have a lot of DPS. No, Velith got it. Velith did in fact get it. A couple people came close. So, the tricking almost works. Because the answer is, of course, yes, kind of. The extent is wrong, but the premise is right. So. Game. Game. Why do you bait me like this? You know, fair enough. That description is not wrong, game. Blood cloak in this room that is full of a suspicious quantity of blood. Drago, no. Oh. Why? Fine. I mean, converts damage to hearts and increases my defense, so we take those. Huh. What are we changing it to? The rules are the rules. You have the power. If you do Tearving, which turns my attack to 0, I will not be happy with you. By the way, I need to figure out, how do I uncurse this? Yeah, you don't. You don't uncurse it. Fair play. Fair play. Tearving it is. No, we'll do a Basilard for the sake of having some sort of an answer. Right, so there's at least something. Save. What do you think? The form of mist? Yay! We could get so many more places. Or we could not. Dead. Dead. Juggled. Get dunked on. Now the goal is to stay out of combat for long enough to let these sweet jams keep playing. Because, holy moly. Nailed it. Boo. It's so jazzy. There's no reason for the Colosseum to be so jazzed. But I'm here for it. Why is there a giant wolf boar? Hold up a minute. I didn't even notice that. Why is there a humongous, like, wolf cow thing bull hanging out in the background here? And please let it stay in the background. Nay, nay. Go back down. I have much desire to go through this room. Oh god, this is the dumb. Oh god, I hate this room. I hate this room. It's one of the relatively few Norse references in this game, and I hate it. Tearving is another one, though. Oh crap, I'm in trouble. I made it through. You can't stop me. I escaped. Haha. So, they kind of just have a very throwaway mention there, right? They have, there's very little generally to talk about, though. Werewolf, we'll talk about Werewolf Minotaur in a moment, because that was a combination that sure existed. Well, try that again, this time with feeling. Oh crap, there's people with bullets. They have gun, and I'm not sure what to do. 2 HP, not even close, we're fine. We're fine. Sadly, there isn't a whole lot, you know, that actually refers to the Valhalla Knights Norse aspect. This game very much takes the approach of, wow, these things sure look, these names sure sound neat. And that's about it. Good lord, do these hit for 30 apiece? Alright, turns out guns hurt. Let's come back not... Bird? Bird. Oh, good. I feel bad now. Ha! I got through. Is he gonna roll me? Is he gonna roll me? He's gonna roll me. I'm getting rolled. I'm 100% gonna die. 100%. We got a green tea. Does the green tea save our life? Does the green tea save our life? The green tea does not save our life. That was almost worth it. That sure was almost worth it. Two HP in the dream? I don't think the dream's gonna work. I don't think there's a chance. I don't think there's a chance. I do have a weapon called Magic Missile, yes. Anyway, meanwhile. Quick note on the boss we fought, 5 minutes ago, that I DPS checked, very hard. Huh? What did I do? I guess we're in slot 3 now. It is in fact consumable. It's not very good, either. But but it is a D&D reference. That is all it should be taken as. Okay, I've got an idea for this one. It's a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Ah, I got knocked out of it. Bill. I got knocked out of it again. Once more with feeling. Once less with feeling. Once less with feeling. I wonder what I can actually do here. Right, because I do want to beat... Oh, yes. Now, which of these... Apparently that's the button to turn to mist. I wonder which of these will actually work. Ow. Got it. That's what I needed. Apparently that was not what I needed. Apparently that was not what I needed. That room was longer than I expected. It was a good idea. And the Night Shield doesn't have the durability to deal with that, so, I appreciate the dedication to the paying respects every single time. Now then. With that having failed, let us instead go a different direction and come back when we have gained a few levels. Because rather clearly, that's not the way. Ah. Die. Got it. So, we shall collect our green tea. We have collected our green tea. We shall observe that this guy in fact cheated. Yeah. Ow. Sorry. The other issue with just trying to saying spam magic blues is that the magic we've got right now isn't good for that. Well, Hollow Knights, here we go again. We're gonna just go around, I think. Because, you know, there's no particular reason why we have to go through that Doom Room. We can just walk around. Sorry. Right now, I think all the magic I've got is the one that heals me. Which is good. It's really good. But it's not good for right this second. And what I needed to be doing. What? Mist can pass. Like that. Okay. Nothing to go that way. Wow, he dropped a lot of cash. Yay, money. We're rich. Rich, I tell you. No! I had a good idea. If I had the magic bead, I could just deal with that one scary room by throwing beads at it. That feels bad. Maybe I can get it again. That might be the best scrap we've got. Is to get through there by just getting through to the bead. Thank you. Because it's a really small room, which means that these beads are going to be really powerful. So we're just going to spam these a bunch, and we're going to see what happens. And if it works, it's going to be hilarious, and if it doesn't work, it's also going to be hilarious. Ow. Ow. This. There we go. I need... Friend, I need you here. Give help. Perfect. Yeah, so these guys are just on half a horse, which is, less than... Ow. Which, yeah, you know, not... Ah, crap, wrong one. Making it through this is gonna be interesting. Four HP in the dream? Four HP in the dream? This is so scary. I know that's true for the first spell. Right, the first spell also lets you... The one I've got, you don't need the book to do. That might be true across the board. You might be right. Come on. Oh, that's bad. That was a failure. That was a failure of the highest caliber. Okay. Good to know. Apparently it's true on all weapons that they just... They just have their secret specials that just work. Of course, these guys, now that they've got... Grr. I don't remember any of the combos either. So if anyone has a way to help me wipe that room, that would be awesome. Because this sure as heck isn't working. Oh, doesn't this have a super? Neat. Neat. Dark Inferno would be great if someone could look up and tell me what the combo is, I'd do it and maul everyone. That would be the help very appreciated because stopping to Google things is not... Half circle forward. Okay. Start top, half circle forward. Half circle forward. Half circle forward. Nope. Start top, half circle forward, and attack. That's not working. Can take one more hit, so. Turn around. Alucard. I am in fact up, down. Oh, that's awful. Oh, Dark Inferno that is an absolutely miserable combination. I don't think we'll be able to execute that. It would be lovely if we can manage it. I don't have confidence. I just really want to see what's...
Dark Metamorphosis!
Well, that was Dark Metamorphosis.
Dark Metamorphosis!
How is that Dark... How on earth is that actually Dark Metamorphosis? Come on. Game, what are you talking about? Nothing about that was Dark Metamorphosis. Up, down, flip, up. Yeah, that didn't work. We're just gonna go big. Sadly, I don't think I do damage off screen. So, I can't clear that gap fast. Nah, we can try it one more time. We'll try it one more time, and this time instead of trying to space it, I'm just gonna go ham. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna try and space it. We're just gonna go ham and try and damage tank our way through. Ah, I was afraid of it doing that. Come on, do the thing. What? Excuse me? Nailed it. Now I get it. Would you look at that? Having solved the problem, I just successfully cast Dark Inferno. That room was a pain. Turns out guns are strong. Turns out guns are really strong. First try as soon as I don't need it. Okay. So I think we cleared out this area. We have actually totally cleared out this area, so we're gonna go back over and we're gonna go the other way. Welcome to the actual Gladiator area. The pseudo 3D in here is so good. Look at how much they're doing with just shading and making the assets smaller and smaller and smaller. So good. Also, does that make literally any sense to do or to have inside a Gothic castle? Nope. Does it make any sense within Dracula's history? Nope. Do we care? Nope. It gave us the best jam, so I'm not going to be bothered about it. Look how good the music is. This might be my favorite track in the game so far. Like, this is... I'm hard-pressed to think of one that I like more than insanely jazz. It truly is. Because, yeah, we had the Minotaur hanging out with a werewolf. And, well, you know, they do technically both have Greek origins. Ish, sort of, kind of. If assuming we're going with Lycaon and, you know, lycanthropy as a thing, then they're at least related. So, who's ready to sit here and wait? Yeah! Yeah! Who's hyped? Yeah! I hope it doesn't make me actually sit here for a minute. That'd be quite rude of it. I mean, if it does, that's what I was afraid of. We have Form of Mist now, though. What does that open? It opens something, and I can't remember where. Only the left one is on a timer. This is unlocked by doing stuff. Okay. That's fair, I guess. I guess that's fair. Wait. Are you supposed to, like, actually do something? Is it just that you deal a shit ton of damage? I thought you actually cast something. Huh. Oh well. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's Hadouken if I have a shield on. Anyway, where's next? With Form of Mist, I don't remember what that unlocks. Because it would unlock something on the outer wall, except we already cleared that room. And Form of Mist doesn't help us in Clock Tower. Does it unlock something in Chapel? Because, yeah, seeing new places is important. Also, yeah, but finally a good attack. Because I don't think that's down. I don't think that's down at the entrance. Any help? Yes. I wouldn't ask if I didn't need the answer. I just need the area. I'm happy to find. I can find the thing on my own. I just need to get the area. Library. Thank you. I can do library. Library makes sense to me. Oh, those two upper rooms. Got it. Does this let us just, like, kind of drift over to them? Is that what's going on? We're just gonna, like, slow walk our way over? That's fine. Eek. Ow. Ow. Sir. Sir. Look. If we can say one thing about Dracula's tastes, it's that he really needs to learn that less is more. Because he is solidly in the more is more category of existence right now. Like, the bat lamp chandeliers are a bit extra. The funny thing is, this actually makes some sense within the context of what inspired the design of Dracula's castle. And that they also went for the more is more category. Truly, so much all at the same time. Did I just not go into this room ever? This is the room I was thinking of. Way back when. Oh, I did. What? Well, that opened something. That opened something. We'll see what that something is. But right, Dracula's castle is actually a mostly right here. It opened it. Hooray. You know, could deal with it that way. Could solve my problems by doing that. I do want to check. Before I enter the extremely long hallway, I want to... Buy that, dude! I want to check if it opened on this side, too. It did. I know we probably won't get very far, but we may get something. Oh my god, it would be horrible. Oh my god, it would be absolutely terrible. I don't want to be in the room when those grandfather clocks go off. Thank you, I have family members with like 20 grandfather clocks, and that's enough. Nailed it. Yeah, alright. I know I'm missing an... Oh! Does the library give me the thing that lets me not drown? That would be lovely. Not drowning would be great. Sir. 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 Like, he's not even scary, he's just annoying. Anyway, for the interior and exterior design of Dracula Castle I've been talking a lot about the ways in which it is and isn't Gothic, right? In some ways it super is, right? This little area right now is extremely Gothic. Interior and exterior. But other areas, like the Colosseum, there was nothing Gothic about that. Not even a little bit Gothic. 100% Roman by volume, or fake Rome, neoclassical, I suppose. And some of these areas are also not really winning any prizes for their gothicness. There's a lot of Roman statuary around, is the point. But the main reference, I think, probably should be what's known as the Fantasy Castle movement. The most famous example is the castle Neuschwanstein, which, fun fact, I was going to do this as a quiz, but since I am now here, may as well commit to it, and instead you get this one for free, chat. Neuschwanstein is better known as the castle that inspires Disney's Cinderella Castle, but should, by and large, be seen as a likely referent for this game as well. So that it's drawing on the same tradition, which is terrifying, to be honest. Just terrifying to have to think of. And that is a movement in primarily the late 18th, but really the 19th century especially, where a bunch of aristocrats with with too much money and not nearly enough sense took a look at Gothic castles and were like, you know, those were cool, but you know what those are missing? More spires. And so they built a bunch of things that looked like castles that serve no obvious purpose, that strongly feature lots of spires, which is very goofy. Like, the goofiest thing. And so when you look at this game, especially in like the opening cutscene, where you get all those references, and you see the 3D render of the castle, for the most part it actually looks pretty plausible, right? Relatively square, triangular roofs. You could see it in something like, oh, I don't know, Karlsteinrad in the Czech Republic, and it'd be fine. And then, they stuck a spire on it. I'm not gonna deny that it looks rad, but it's also quite... Am I gonna get one hit? Thank you, video game. Very cool of you. By the way, supposedly this is supposed to, like, do stuff. This is supposed to have a Hadouken, but I don't know what's up with my thing, but it sure as heck is not inputting a Hadouken. Oh well. Boo. Boo, Eva. Actually, it's very funny that you mentioned... I mean, you mentioned Spyro, which... jokes. Har har. Jokes. But it very interestingly, I think it is inspired by medieval traditions. In that there's a lot of medieval art and medieval narratives around, oh, the person is stuck. Right, the princess has been stuck, surrounded by a dragon. And it's like, oh, great, lovely. And so you get these big, like, manuscript illustrations of someone sitting alone in this isolated tower. And I think the 19th century aristocrats who designed and built these fantasy castles took that strictly literally and thought that it would be, oh, way up at the top of the castle we'd have a spire where you'd lock away the women. And gross. But As a result, you end up, like, adding all these spires that just don't exist in historical reality. Because there were towers, there were exterior towers that were extant and fine. Both attack buttons at the same time? Yep. Oh my god, look at it. Yes, both attack buttons at the same time does that. Of course there are 3 different special attack inputs. Why would there not be? This game needs way more buttons than the PS1 controller ever had. So... if you expect... luckily, you know, if you expect full mastery of things here... everyone knows they're in the wrong spot. Also, this library is freaking amazing. Rainbow horsepower! No. Come on. Rainbow horsepower! Nailed it. Look how cool! Look at how cool this library is! Little parallax background art. Is a dream. No. No mud Don't you dare attack me. Nope, come on. Not even hard. Not even a little bit hard. Thank you for the trumpets, Eva. They are greatly appreciated. I would kill to have a library like this. Ah, it's so good. I will say, for all my talk about, you know, how this is literally part of a movement called the Fantasy Castles, one thing Fantasy Castles consistently do is have baller libraries. Cardiff Castle is a great example. Right, because there's the Norman Ring Keep, which is fine. Like, it's fine. Soul of Bat! Yes! Soul of Bat... struggle. This is Soul of Puppy. Soul of Puppy does not like running, so Soul of Puppy is gonna slow walk. Anyway, right, it's been a few years since I've been to Cardiff Castle, but there's the Norman Keep, which is genuine, genuinely old, like 12th century, and is a very basic ring keep. And then there's the Fantasy Castle, which was built in the early 1800s, and is just fucking decked with gargoyles. Like, these elaborate pipe gargoyles, and fancy roofs. Pretty much anything anyone could ever ask for now. In terms of exterior decoration. And they call it a castle, but it has nothing castle-like about it. So... stick with a kin... yeah, I mean... Har. I can't... sure as heck couldn't move that library. See, Eva, I appreciate the offer, but there's just one teeny tiny problem. And that is that I live in the United States, and if you find me a castle owner, I have to fly over there and deal with them and inherit the... then try and inherit the castle, and then somehow get all the books and try and inherit all of those. That's just more effort than it's worth. I need to mysteriously inherit vast amounts of money, independent of any murders, so I can have all these books. And they're all good. They're all good books. Also, the shield rod hits behind me, and I am so grateful for it. It is the only thing that makes this area manageable. Right, this many fleamen would be awful if I didn't have something that hit behind me. Look, Seattle, the books are jerks and might be possessed, so it's not my fault. Anyway, I could theoretically beat the game now. Hey, stone mask. Exactly. Oh, Eva. You're gonna charge me, your friend, an entry fee? Okay, so we have Soul of Bat, which is technically all the requirements we need to beat the game. But that being said, Richter would in fact ruin her face, ruin her everything. So let's not do that. That's weird. Did I just miss? Hey, there we go. I think I just straight up missed. Like I had to walk forward to get through to the next room. And then I didn't. That's weird. That's very weird of me. No, no. I should look at that, you are correct. Let's do that right now, I guess. I guess we can pause the harpsichord music for a moment. We also got this. A bamboo sword. That's pretty terrible, not gonna lie. That's not great. Oh good, we also have a Frankfurter. Oh wait, library card is in fairy card is in relics, isn't it? Leapstone. Fairy scroll. Fairy card. Summons the fairy familiar. Oh, don't even... You know, Seattle, for a long time I was saying that I was going to play Sunless Seas and Sunless Skies on stream. We should do that someday. Don't let me forget. Because there is history in there. And that is very old Lovecraftian spooky nonsense history. Ooh. Yeah, I do love that. Sadly, I am nowhere close to the UK, and that makes that kind of not helpful. Okay. Now we should go down. At this point, we should go down. Bad Thornweed. Yeah, I don't remember how to summon brother, so... While I appreciate the acknowledgement, I will do so as soon as his power... As soon as I get around to it, turning was it not already on? Oh. Well, that was dumb of me. I thought it was already on. I was like, oh yes, this lets us... Don't need to go that way, you need to go this way. Whee! Anyway, we have escaped the Medusa heads, we have escaped the Dullahan. I failed to say anything meaningful about, you know, any of the... That was totally what I wanted to do. Zoom. Zoom. Failed to say anything meaningful about Minotaur or Werewolf. Failed to say anything meaningful about Lesser Demon. Because we're now 2 bosses down and are no more well-equipped to understand anything. The Lesser Demon's really odd, actually. Just like, as... It looked very stereotypical, like, goat person stuff. Which in some ways makes a lot of sense, and in some ways is a really unexpected choice. Given how much demons... Well, it did have bat wings too, so never mind. I was about to say for how much demons are associated with bats. Especially within the context of Dracula. Right, you'd usually expect like bat and wolf as the two, was too far up. Like bat and wolf as our 2 big points of comparison. So goat is a little weird, but also no, because it had bat wings. It's interesting though that its big thing is summoning. Right, I'm not aware of that being a main aspect of demon-like entities in certainly early media. Right, in the Middle Ages they're totally different, but the Middle Ages aren't really the ideal comparison point for a lot of what's happening here in Castlevania. I wonder when that shows up, because like, it is basically just a summoner, as a... Thank you. Blues, don't you put that evil on me. Putting Castlevania 64 on someone on their Halloween celebration streams? Who does that? Actually, question for people who know way more about Castlevania lore than I do. Is Dracula's castle older than Dracula? 64-bit cheer. Amazing. Thank you so much, Eva. For the glorious 64 bits, representing all 64 bits that the PlayStation 1 had. Or something like that. It is kind of. Well, that's helpful. Because I know Dracula is like early 12th century in-game lore, because Lament of Innocence exists. And Dracula doesn't really exist pre-Lament of Innocence. Right, because I was thinking about this, and there's kind of 2 ways to explain the weirdness that is the interior of Dracula's castle. And that is option 1. Option 1 is that it is an eternal entity that just kind of accumulated. And so, right, it has a Colosseum and a late Gothic chapel, because those are both things that it should have. Well, here we go. That was not quite what I meant to do, but we'll commit to it. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Save room. We'll hear the other tune in full once we save. No, not skeleton. Yeah, I mean also skeletons on motorcycles, but skeletons with guns. This extremely old cave system. Mushroom. Thank you, Toadstool. And a shiitake mushroom. And a skeleton with a bow. Skeleton with a bow's mean. We'll have to try and hit him through the floor. Like that. Ding 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 ding, sorry. Sorry, chat. Yeah, the other explanation for Dracula's castle is, of course, that it is a deliberately constructed something. Right? That it is an amalgamation through history as some sort of actual posturing. Which would be wonky. But also, I would totally buy that Dracula would do. Because, you know, the man is rather extra. Okay, yes, Eva. Eva, get some sleep. And thank you for joining and for letting me join you, well, join Sophie, but join you with Value Foundation earlier today. That was a lot of fun. Good night. Ow. I really should just get in the habit of running past. These guys don't do a whole lot of good for me. So yeah, primordial... something primordial chaos entity, Dracula's castle. Alright, see you, Jazzfox 2. I guess this is a good time to say looking forward, by the way, because... I have to figure out what we're doing Sunday, but... we do have some juicy events coming forward, now that we're a couple hours in. So if we look up... Sunday, I'm not sure what we're doing, but then... Tuesday, we're going to start our thing with New World, wherein... either I or someone else talk about experiences of how their academic field deals with, you know, colonialism, while I just kind of muddle around in the game. So that'll be cool. And then looking forward, we are actually
This is really suspicious looking.
Thank you, Fairy. Yes! Do we get sick bandanas? Come on. More defense, less intelligence. Well, that's fair. Anyway, the big thing coming up is on the 19th. Now. Because we have, the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Discovery Tour. And just in case you thought we had enough Assassin's Creed Valhalla, why don't we have more Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Nope, wrong one. Bat. Stopwatch is not helpful. Oh yeah, exactly, you know? This whole castle is perfectly fine, and that's not... Is that what this said? Just in an amphora. Just hanging out inside an amphora. They did in fact have a claymore, in the sense of the big, whopping, great two-handed sword. Turns out, spoilers, not exactly early, nor the only thing a Claymore can be. That's okay. There's a lot of pop culture and not a lot of the rest of it happening. Meal ticket, meal ticket. Meal ticket. Meal ticket. Chat? What do you think the odds are it's a meal ticket? It's not a meal ticket. Moonstone. Oh. Well, that's not suspicious at all. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it'll be just totally 100% fine. Let's see if there's a real save point across the way. That'd be neat a bit. Because dying would have been a real pain. Because if I remember right, we just go and take a nap. Also, I should see what the Moonstone did. Since this is like the first thing that is actually any good, in terms of, you know, being used for something. Farewell, fairy, I'm sure it's fine. Backstory? Backstory.
Mother!
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
Voice acting.
I'm coming,
Hi.
Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I gladly surrender my life.
Uh-huh.
Mother, no! Please,
Uh-huh.
no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die
Who's
than
seen
to
the
let them
Castlevania show?
compound their sins. Begin
Who
by
thinks Lisa
slaying
would say
that
this?
one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
Uh-huh.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
Well, I mean...
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
The voice acting suddenly gets way better.
Death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
Okay. Defense up. Rainbow Horse, activate. Interesting. Please actually attack properly. Please. Found you. Not there, not there. No. Ow. 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 Good troll, good troll. Ow. Seriously. Can you stop? Can you stop being so high up in the air? Sincerely frustrates me. So, Succubi.
Darling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be? That strength, that beauty, You're the son of Lord Dracula.
Sure do be.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you.
So, succubi. Succubi are actually super duper interesting. Obviously, way better, wear clock. Perfect. So, in medieval, imaginations, specifically more late medieval than earlier, succubi were invisible most of the time. They could shapeshift, right? But basically, the goal is to tempt people into two different tempt people first into the sin of non-reproductive sex, because of course that was a sin. Yeah, it's not great. But there are kind of two ways of doing that. Right. So, it's difficult to really explain, but in some cases, succubi would replace someone, and in other times, there would be... Basically, the demon would invisibly slip in between a man and a wife and just kinda yoink. Which is a choice. Is a thing that people thought happened. Which is,
There is something funny about this wall.
Yes, thank you, Fairy. I think attacking is not the answer. So incubi would do it by, you know, pairing with someone. There we go. Scylla, interesting. Would do it by pairing with a woman afterwards. She had legitimately had sex, and then would kind of steal. Steal her husband's semen out from her that way, which is real weird, not gonna lie. Well, the succubus would slip in between during the sex act. Oh. Well, that's fair. Why is Scylla like Hydra? Also, why is Cerberus involved? Hey, stop dropping things on me. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. You're fine. Get the like 1700 daggers to the face. Huh? Hello, lag. Well, we'll cycle back to it. Crystal Cloak. New things. In either case, though, what's super important, ooh, this cloak is fancy. Look at how purple it is, purple and shimmery it is. In either case, though, the idea of the succubus as a seductress, right, first and foremost, like, you know, bat-wing leather bondage woman, is quite, I don't want to say, I actually don't know exactly when it develops, so I don't want to get too ambitious here in my account, because I'd have to do some research, but my gut feeling is that it's very, very modern. Like within the last 100 years tops.
There is something funny about this wall.
Thank you. Give. Ah, it's below. There we go. Ow. Quite rude of you, isn't it? Ice cream! Hooray! Boat. Ow. 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 Nope, wrong one. I mean, boats are good. Bats are better. It's a totally flawless strategy. And then we can turn, there. Ow. Ow. So. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with keeping it that simple, is my sense of when a succubus becomes... Well, no, maybe we could push it back to 19th century. Oh. Well, that's not helpful. This is extremely not helpful. Well... I'm not really gonna... I don't know that I feel like pushing my luck with my ability to hold my breath. Just like on principle, I'm not sure I trust... I'm not sure I think that's a good plan. But there is a life up right there, so it may be worth. It may be worth it. Let's try it. I've got 195, we should be fine. No, there's just nothing. Okay. Shame. Big shame. Oh well. Back across we go. We got a life up out of it, so it's not a total loss. Yeah, anyway, last thought on Succubi, you could make an argument that books like Carmilla, from like the 1840s? I want to say 1840s. Are like a proto development in that image of, you know, the seductress who often has lesbian tendencies and is seen as dangerous by society and might be a demon. Right, I mean, Carmilla in the book is in fact all of those things. 1872. Thank you for the correction on that date. Super provocative book when it comes out, by the way. Right, that definitely feels related, though I don't know if it's an exact step on the development of the modern image of the succubus. Regardless, this game very much goes into the modern account of the succubus as how they want to portray it, which makes a heck of a lot of sense. This game is a really premier example of how popular imagery of something ends up... Thank you. Oh, come on. Anyway, words. Of how popular images of folkloric beings get adapted with exactly as much power as big, complicated historical developments of the same things. Right, we saw that earlier with, like, Dullahan. We're seeing it here. With all these frogs. Not so much with the frogs. But with the succubus we saw it. Where else? What other obvious ones? I mean, heck, the existence of fairy is arguably part of that, because this image of the fairy is very specific, and it is modern. But this is the style of fairy that was put to trick Arthur Conan Doyle into thinking fairies were real. Past that, there isn't a whole lot to suggest that there was widespread belief in this particular image of the fairy as, like, a summon that can or should exist. Slow roll, yeah. Not that I needed it for a pentagram, but... The vampire itself... not quite as much. Does this close the thing? Oh. Thank you, Kong. Thank you. What did I actually get from that? I didn't actually pay attention. I got the Herald Shield. Cool. We shall see what this one does. Wait, AC, the problem of if I remind you to do that is that then I also need to do that. Because I am also halfway through. Wait, no. Ah, crap. Now I gotta go kill this guy again. He's not at the wooden bridge. Then I need to bust the wooden bridge down, I need to lure him over. And I am gonna make him not bust the wooden bridge down, because you know it. You know I am. Ow. Come on. Get thyself over here. Oh, did you... You only have the one barrel? Do you actually only have one barrel? Honestly. I leveled up off of a frog. That's it. Sir. Sir. Donkey Kong, I'm aware you got... I know Undeath has not been kind to you, but sir. Slow walk myself over here. I believe in you. Worth. Super worth. Let's see where this takes us. Haha! Secrets. More areas. So many areas to explore. The abandoned mine. I see we have gone to Egypt. Ish. Egypt via Metroid? This feels very Egypt via Metroid. Save room. Save. Yeah, actually, overall the monster design, thinking about the skeleton ape, just reminds me that Castlevania is just super interesting as like a pseudo-folkloric entity. Because, I mean, it has one requirement, right? Be horror. Be gothic horror. As a action platformer video game. And so it freely will just steal stuff left, right, center, and everything in between. Oh, thank you. Protection from fire. Well, that might be relevant. That actually is super relevant. Thank you, Cavados. Ow. Cavados? Cavados, don't do this to me. Cavados. Cavados has a freaking Gatling gun of a face. That feels unfortunate. Poor puppy. Poor puppy. So. The freedom of having the requirement of 1, be gothic horror, 2, there is no 2, frees them up to do a lot, right? They're going for a lot of just, oh, skeletons are spooky. Which I saw an article recently that tried to argue that, like, the reason why skeletons are spooky is that modern society doesn't really interact with death. Right, we kind of hide it away, and that makes it seem weird. But that rings false to me because it's not just American society that does that. Clearly, the Japanese expectation of gothic horror, which admittedly is influenced by horror films. Like, clearly there is... Hey, you can fly through walls. I know you can fly through walls. Are you going to hit the button for me or are you not? Hello? Hello? Tragic. Ow. Right, clearly a heavily American-inspired Japanese sense of gothic horror suggests that skeletons are just like the premier part of it. And then there's like a bunch of other... words. Lesson to self. Finish sentences first, then start talking. And actually think about what the rest of the sentence is. Rip. Wild. Anywho... Ah, I rolled protection from thunder this time. That's not as good. Anywho, continuing that thought, the fact that it is just trying to be spooky frees it up to do a whole lot that is honestly quite interesting in its sense of what is... what folkloric entities to include, and what folkloric entities are completely unimportant. And so we get like this gremlin. As a genuine sort of folkloric entity, I think they're using more like an imp than a straight gremlin, but also I'm seeing like goblin iconography attached to it. The idea of something mischievous like the Jólasveinar, or other sorts of kobolds, goblins, hobgoblins, things, stuff, etc. We'll go back. Let's just check this, because it is curious. I want to see what we've got. Gremlin, Symphony of the Night. Do. And then adds. Okay. There's the demon who keeps... Okay, so it's from the Dictionnaire Infernal by Jacques-Colin de Plancy. It's just an inferior demon as the inventor of fireworks. Hilarious. So it's a 19th century... Oh, yeah, okay. 19th century demon... Oh. Out of the grimoire traditions, that the Lesser Key of Solomon is an early point in. Oh. Rude. More things. So, inventor of the firework, and apparently, fried food. I'm kind of thinking that the author of that was pretty conservative. If there are such demonic entities as fireworks and fried chicken. It's just a hunch. Right. And now we're in the Catacomb. Oh, this is horrible. Can you die, please? Funny. And protection from elements. Hey. Get thyself over. There we go. Another resist fire. Huh. Interesting. AC pointed out that another connection between the Lesser Key of Solomon and the Dictionnaire Infernal is that the artwork from the latter gets used in editions of the former. Gotta love the extremely bizarre demons that they have going around. I like that more. I like that a lot more. Large slime. Fair enough. Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Aw, poor dude. The images are rad. No thanks.
Don't forget that some animals can live in complete darkness.
I hear you, but...
Don't forget that some animals can live in complete darkness.
Okay, but like... I don't have echolocation. How do I echolocate? Like, it's a good thought. I don't have backcall yet. That's a special power. I forgot about that. I know it's a special power. I took a look at that. I was like, I can't do this yet. And then they were like, hey, you can totally do this right now. And so I tried to do it, even though I knew I couldn't. Such is the art of the game debating me. So it goes. So it goes. Dragon. It's pretty much like single-handedly, exclusively, entirely, Dragon Quest. Right, though, Dragon Quest itself pulls it out of, first Dungeons & Dragons, which is pulling out of mid-century news reports from America of gigantic spooky slimes doing weird things. Does that make any sense? No. But... did they do it anyway? Yup. Yeah. The gelatinous cube is... there's like a report from... the, like, 1950... Now. Come on. Do the thing. There we go. I don't know what figure this is supposed to be. But it's very appreciated because... he's very strong. Rip that guy. Ow. Old man Gravekeeper, stop it. Also, can I just say I like adore this background? Like, I freaking adore this background. I'm getting a couple of weird vibes off of it, but, like, for the most part... the weird vibes being the little, like, gargoyle-y dude in the corner looked like he was maybe possibly a little bit, Mesoamerican, which colors the entire rest of the area really differently. If we're just going for, hey, it's just a vaguely Euro spooky world tomb. Then it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I love the... Ooh. The Capuchin tombs in Italy. That would be a great point of comparison, yes. No. What was this guy's name? Losov. That's one of those weird specific names. I wonder if it has an origin. Because I don't know. Bifron. Bifron. So the other name for it is usually Bifron. Oh. Hysterical. So Bifron is another thing from the Dictionnaire Infernal. But the Losov name is Tolkien. It is them just flexing their nerd cred. Poorly, but, you know. We respect the effort. So they're a, like, culture who lives in the ice in, like, Northern Arda in Tolkien lore. And so the wiki entry is, like, it's not super clear to any of us why the Bifron, a keeper of lighthouses, and also a demon, is, in point of fact, drawing on, or naming it, being renamed after an Arctic culture in Tolkien lore. Well, what the heck is up with this room? Also, walk armor? Do I want to know? Oh, defense increases with map coverage. Well, that's excellent. Yeah, it sounds like the Bifron and everything except Symphony of the Night. Which is a choice. Oh, are we fighting Legion now? Grand Falloon. This is usually said to be Legion in like all other iterations, isn't it? Come on, get out. That should basically protect. Keeping this up is going to be real important. For my long-term health and well-being. Okay. Forget. Can I stand on you? No. Of course not. I should have predicted that. That one really should have been quite predictable, actually. That's a laser beam. Not sure I'm super here for that. There we go. The Grand Falloon. True, where are the rocket launchers when you need them? Also, a great question. Ow. Alright, that hurt. I'm trying to be cheeky. I shouldn't be cheeky right now, but... Did that not even hit? Oh, I'm not sure that hit. Would have been so cheeky. Shame. And another weird reference. You see, hopefully it says that Grand Falloon is probably a Kurt Vonnegut reference. Obviously Legion, as some of the other, or as really the other main name for it, is just a reference to, hey, there's a shit ton of them here. Which, yeah, makes sense. Oh, please don't. You don't have to do this. Well, that's genuinely surprising. That seems weird. I'm aware I just skipped the reward room. I was... what wasn't clear to me was whether that was a reward room or a way back out into areas of, or into the next area. Cause, you know, area. I was always gonna come back though. I'm not fool enough to miss the straight line. To go walk up next to the straight line and then open door and then just like bail. Ooh, that's a shiny though. Ooh, that is in fact shiny. Not that it's a super useful shiny because Shield Rod exists, but yeah. Hill. Oh, is the Sword of Turin, or is a epithet of Turin Turinbar. I actually should have known that one. It's been a hot second. This is telling me it's time for me to reread Silmarillion. So, a very powerful. Fair enough. An extremely powerful one-handed Dark Sword. We might roll with that for a bit, instead of running with the glory that is Shield Rod. Because even though Shield Rod does have a pretty incredible move, right, its animation is just really good for everything I want to do. But, variety. Anyway, I'm hovering around here because this is funky. Like, this is almost, in some ways, an almost standard scene of revelation. Right? You got an angel, and then instead of it's Christ sitting up here in judgment, it's just the cross because you can't quite have that. There comes a point where there's too explicit a religious reference, and then there's the demons all being cast down, along with the unrighteous. It's almost bog standard. There are not letters above the cross. Oh, yes there are. It says RIP upside down. Funky. It's a cool background. I don't think they can really say we mean anything by it. Especially with a freaking, right, Caduceus of Hermes right there. I don't think you can actually say that this is meant to be actually deep. Yeah, the closest you can get is that Legion is supposed to be the souls of the wicked, or the conglomeration of the wicked, perhaps would be a better way of saying that. Once we... as they get... maybe? I don't know. I haven't read the Bible in a while. I don't have to do that for like my anything most of the time. It's entirely possible, and I do not remember. Ice Brand. A much more standard. Ice Sword of Meme. Meme is Mimir. Wild. Funky. I guess. You know, since we're not running Shield Rod, let's run more McGill Ice Brand. Ah. Look, I have a degree in medieval studies. I've had to read it my fair share of times. Now. Mark 1. Okay, so that's actually not the usual place within which we see Right, when we see Mythal or... Wow. So these two do, the two swords do exactly the same damage here, so, here though, Ice Brand does double damage. Also, look at how rad these guys are! I still want to delight in all these joyous skeletons. I mean, yeah, they're hanging, this guy's probably was bound, but they're all dressed up and kind of joyous in their decrepitude. And it's excellent. I'm a big fan. Cool. So that was that. Up we go. Ow. Come on. Run! Run away! Run away! Oh. Thank you, Were-Skeleton. Well, Were-Skeleton just means man-skeleton. It's very funny to me that Were has come to be more associated with the werewolf instead of just person. It has a Hadouken burst attack. Nope, not like that it doesn't. A bloodstone. Is that another useful trinket? Improves blood healing. Well, that would be lovely if I actually remembered to use that. Also, if I couldn't DPS check everything. And Seattle, are you asking who the two people on screen, or the two quote-unquote player characters on screen are? Let's see, where was it? Did I miss the room? Did I miss the room with a button? Oh. That demon. Okay. Yes. It's farther up. Okay. Fabulous. We're making good progress this time. Oh. But I am not sure. It's funny, there's more Tolkien in Symphony of the Night than I remember there being. And it's very amusing to me that Tolkien is, like, acceptably part of, like, Gothic horror. Or rather, that perhaps the better way of saying that is he's so indelible within fantasy spaces that any fantasy can be acceptably Tolkien. Or acceptably used Tolkien. Which feels weird, to be honest. It is an odd feeling. Because if our guiding rule is just is scary, Tolkien is not really who I think of first in the is scary department. Oh, that might just be me, but definitely doesn't. Thank you. Yes, that was totally what I wanted to do. There you are. So if I remember correctly... Devil Familiar.
Command me, my lord and master.
This is in fact normal mode, yes. Can you go do the thing? Can you go do the thing? Like, honestly. How else am I supposed to command you to go do the thing? Devil. Can you also not do it? I thought, isn't Devil the one who can do it? Come on. Exciting. The most explicit Tolkien reference. There we go.
A switch. Why don't I press it and see?
Thank you, PS1 voice acting. By the power of voice acting, we have made it. Fine. Be that way. That wasn't really what I was trying to do, but that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, this is a fancier one. Ow. Jerk. Well, I suppose that's kind of what I get. Ah yes, the Ring of Ares. So, we had Venus. Look at that, there's actually a clever... I would almost say... clever. Do I want to know what the... power of Sire is? Damages all enemies, okay. Right, we had Venus, that is to say Aphrodite, gathering or guarding something belonging to Ares. Right, that is immediately, in some way, clever. Ow. Even though you're actually real frustrating, and strong. And you are, in fact, completely dominating me. Right, that is by any metric counted as clever. Huh, and apparently the Salem witches are in fact another case of this game doing weird localization. Which is like most of the game. There is so much weird localization in this game and it makes things harder. That says it's Ali Ordnez is the name in other games for them. Which is a Gothic group, which automatically means it's poorly attested and we know very little about it, because Gothic, the ethnic group, as in like the 5th century Germanic-speaking people. We know very little about it automatically. And I would not predict that they... well... you know... while I would automatically distrust anything Wikipedia says as... oh, sorry. Anything Wikipedia says regarding them... in this particular case, it's not a bad guess. Mostly just because there aren't a whole lot of evidence of magic users that are fundamentally, you know, really. But like, you know, you're young, relatively young, spooky demon magic people. Like, what you have are people who are magics that are first and foremost based around divination, and so the people doing it are probably relatively old, relatively independent, women, which means that they automatically fill a similar role as, say, the Village in Norse contexts. So that's just not a bad guess, even though it is a guess and should be recognized as such. Hello, Salestress. Let me in. Let me in. No. Sad. We're making good progress, though. We are also about to come up on time in about 10 minutes, because they won't have been going for 3 hours, and that's quite long enough for tonight. Wikipedia? I mean, 1997, so no. But, as usual, a question with no answer from AC of where the heck did a developer at Konami get a hold of such a deep cut?
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you.
Thank you, Karen. We'll want to come back here on our own time, just because there's a few other places that might be interesting to go through and almost drown in. Right, there may be some things that may be hiding at the bottom of the river for us to drown on. Alternatively, you know, there is the alternative of he gives us a thing that lets us not drown. Which is in fact exactly what he did. Really? I thought that was what the merman statue did. Oh no, it just summons the oarsman. Okay. Sorry, sir. We're gonna deal with the killer fish here for a moment. Holy symbol, that's what I need, right. Of course, this is Dampier being undead or hurt by running water. That's what this is. I had completely forgotten that that was a thing inside the lore. Let's go do that. Let's go get Holy Symbol. We have plenty of health. It'll be fun. Let's try that again. This time with more bat. Fly. Boots. I see Converse. Converse behind the waterfall. Alright, see you, Seattle. If you haven't, make sure you're followed yet, so that you get notified for future things, but we'll be back with more Castlevania next Friday, and other things before that. Okay, we'll try and remember to take a look and not just go thing, grab, go. I like going thing, grab, go, though. It was a good idea. I swear it was a good idea. Save room. Now then, where is the other one? Come on. Is it down? No, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, it is. It is all the way down. Okay. Oh, the... Thank you for ice cream. All the way down.
I'll guide you to meet your destiny.
Thank you. Extremely appreciated, sir. Look at how cool we look. Alfred's so... But there's gotta be something said for why Eye of Sorrow and Symphony of the Night are the best Castlevania games. That their protagonists have far and away the strongest fashion. Which is not to say someone like Julius Belmont has bad fashion. Just that it's not even comparable. Is that just a snorkel? It's just a snorkel. High quality stuff. Well, that's fine. I guess that's okay for it to do. Glub glub, glub 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 glub, glub. Ow. AC, who are you thinking of though? You seem to be thinking of someone very specific. I'm not entirely sure. Which, ridiculously unreasonable. Unless you're talking about Lords of Shadow. In which case, yeah, fair. On the assumption you're not talking about Lords of Shadow, I'm not actually sure who you're talking about. Did it actually just plug the... Unlucky. Unluckies. Ow. Ooh, level. Nice. Ow. Once again with the accidental... Ow. Okay, let's see what this windmill looking thing... Well, that's... I suppose. It was Lord of Shadows? Okay. I'm glad I had bad Castlevania fashion straight in my head. Use them? Fine, fine. We'll use the nunchaku. That's a really annoying sound effect. I'm proud of it. To be fair, this does have a really low time to kill. This has like a really, really low time to kill. That double hit is... real juicy. Ow. I mean, is it really rep when they're just using the thing without using the right name for the thing? They are in no way, shape, or form. They're very clear that's what they're saying it is. Which is not what it is, but they're very clear on what they're saying it is. Yeah, secret boots. Also, I suppose I should put on said secret boots. Discreetly increases height. That actually matters for something, doesn't it? Doesn't that actually matter for like one thing? Incredible. Well, don't care. We're rocking the Converse. We are 100% gonna rock the Converse. This is presumably a warp room. No. It's somewhere totally else. Nice. Fair enough. You know, we take it. We take waterfall boots. Secret here? Is it a breakable wall break or a different break? Come on, fish people. I'm assuming I did that wrong. I'm assuming I did that wrong. Oh. Spooky. Jewel sword. Does the jewel sword do anything? Life apple. Familiar use only. Transforms enemies into jewels. Well, not very strong, but it is very trolly. Also, how the hell is... This is what I call Nintendo Power design. And that there is no logical way you're ever gonna get that. Also, well, here we go. Farther out into the entrance. Oh, it's just a save room. Yes, this is back in the day when the secret stuff was in fact in the manual. That makes sense. I assumed it was quite literal in the turning them into jewels. So, how's the outer wall looking? That's not looking like an outer wall. That's looking suspiciously like a holy mail. Presumably powerful. Actually worse... well, better int. Tempting. Tempting. I think the walk armor might be better at this point. But I think we have a visit to the front, and then we're going to call it a day. So we end at the start of the castle. Ow. Ow. Man. Yeah. A Gurkha. Hello, thank you for lurking. We are right on the tail end of the stream, so appreciate you sticking around the whole time. As we get out to the entrance, I guess announcements, logistics, etc. If you like this and have not yet, follow and consider subscribing, because, you know, subscriptions are currently my main source of income from the channel, so if you want to do things, cheers, follows, and even just telling a friend are all ways that really help. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up. Most of which I can tell you about, some of which I can't. So we got some series I'm trying to set up that'll do some really cool stuff with New World, try and do some academic outreach, teach people about how, you know, academics think about colonialism. And what do with the fact that the video game clearly has it? Very clearly is struggling with it. No, for the most part. It's not totally the case that it's struggling with it. It's just mostly the case. Anyway, we've also got the AC Valhalla Discovery Tour coming up, since I have a graduate degree in that. I'm hoping that will be some really good stuff to see what the heck they're doing. And then obviously we've got this for the rest of the month. And then at the end of the month we get Age of Empires 4. So we'll have that going forward. So, lots of good stuff. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure you tell people about it. Because the more people that are here, the more fun it is for all of us. As it is, I hope you've enjoyed as we sit out here in the thunderstorm. Just vibing with our fairy friend. This has been Ludo History. I've been Adam. We've been playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So I hope everyone has a good weekend. I will see you on Sunday. I don't know what Sunday's game will be, but it'll be earlier in the day. So I'll put it on the channel page as soon as I get the schedule sorted. And then we will go from there. So yeah, that's all I've got. I hope you all have a lovely start to your weekend. And until next time, have a good night, everyone. If I can... Technical. Problem solving. I currently have no cursor. Well, this is funky. Hello. Surprise! We're lasting longer than expected. There we go. For real this time. Good night.